So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk the entire strip of downtown Palm Springs. And that's going to include about 5 or 6 blocks roughly in both directions. And along the way we'll see some restaurants and things like that. But also, just like in downtown Hollywood, you can see the stars on the ground on the sidewalk. Palm Springs has something similar to that. They have the stars on the ground. So pay attention, because as we walk by, we'll take a look at each one of them for a second and keep going. And let's see how many star plaques we can find on the sidewalks in Palm Springs. So we're gonna start this by the famous fountains that are at the corner of Alejo and Palm Canyon Drive. Forgot where I was at. So from the fountains all the way down one side and all the way back the other way, and let's see what we find. Also, let me know if you recognize any of these places you see, whether it's a restaurant or a famous star spot on the ground. As you can see, by the way, this used to be a big field and parking lot, which is now turning into living spaces and retail shopping below. See if you recognize any of these restaurants. We'll start off here. Like I was mentioning just a second ago, this was an empty parking lot, but as you can see, this is a huge project that they're doing. But let's continue on. And here comes a couple of plaques, so pay attention. See if there's anybody that you recognize. I recognize this one. Leslie Nielsen. And just a note, I'm going to go through these pretty quick just because it's a long walk. So anyway, this is another restaurant. It's a pretty popular restaurant here called Tequila. In the evening time, this is usually pretty crowded, even during the week. I mentioned earlier that we will walk down one way and come back the other way. I haven't quite decided if I'm actually going to walk the other way and record it, just because you can pretty much see what's on both sides from going this direction. So I haven't yet decided, but let's keep going. Beautiful day here in Palm Springs this morning. Here's a whole row of stars, and I'm just going to walk through them real fast. A little bright there, you can't see that spot too well, but that is La Bonitas.
How's that sound, baby? Not good enough? Okay, so let me switch it up. How's that sound, baby? Not good enough? Okay, so let me switch it up.
The Hyatt downtown. It's a pretty nice place to sit in the evening time. They've got sometimes live music, and it doesn't get overly crowded, but it's a nice place. Cool little mural there. People might recognize that place over there. It's a little dark. Crystal Fantasy, NYPD restaurant and bar, pizza. I know I'm kind of blowing through these stars really fast, but there are just a ton of them. Oh, this one's pretty famous there. Bob Hope. This one also. Phyllis Diller. And this is also a fairly new building. As you can see, these stars are just like endless. A lot of them are unrecognizable to me. I don't know who a lot of these people are. Some of them that I do know. And that's kind of why I'm blowing through them. The Hollywood Star Walk is a lot more recognizable, I think, to most people. But this is interesting too. Santorini Greek food. Sephora for the girls. You've probably seen this before in pictures and things posted online. Well, that's where it's at. There's the famous Marilyn Monroe statue down there. I guess we can go take a quick look at it. As you can see, you may have seen it in another video that I did. But it's right down there. I'll add in a little clip of it, so I don't have to walk all the way down there and bore you guys with that. This is the House of Pokey there. And this, of course, everybody knows, Tommy Bahamas, which is a good place to go. They have live music usually out here in this area, and guys playing over there, fires going. Nice place to hang out at evening time. Let's continue on here. Again, I know I'm blowing through this pretty fast, but try to show you as much as I can, as quick as I can. It's going to be a long one as it is. H&M. For all you candy lovers, there's a place over there called Balboa Candy. They got a lot of old school candy, and that's a pretty cool place. This is the Starbucks Reserve. There's not a lot of them around, but there is one here in Palm Springs, and this is fairly new because Starbucks used to be on that corner over there, and they've since built here. And this is pretty much the center of town, Palm Canyon Drive and Tocowitz Canyon Way. Let's pan around so you can get a good view of it. That is the Rowan Kimpton Hotel, tallest hotel in Palm Springs. Starbucks, of course. And I'm going to keep going here. This is El Patron. They went in after Starbucks moved across the street. Another big stretch of stars on the ground. I'm not going to stop at all of them because it'll take way too long. But, oh, there's a famous one. Marilyn Monroe. Stop the video and go back and look through them all if you want. Some of them are upside down. I don't know why they didn't put them all one direction, but they didn't. So that's the Plaza Theater. It has been here a very, very, very long time, and was being threatened to be shut down. I'm not sure what the status of that is anymore. This is Brandini toffee, I'm sorry, which is a really, really good toffee. That building over there, Acai Oasis, used to be the old See's Candy. See's Candy was there forever, and it's now gone, sadly. Wasn't a big See's Candy fan, but it's kind of sad to see him go. But now, this is what's considered the actual center of town. This is where the famous Sonny Bono statue is. This is a pretty popular place in the evening time. Summer, of course, too. Maraca's Mexican restaurant. Not a bad place to go for some good Mexican food. You can sit here and kind of dine outside. I did want to mention real quick, there is a restaurant up here called Brickworks, and they have some seating out here, but this is a favorite place to sit right there, which looks like it says for rent. That's kind of strange, but anyway, it's a neat place to sit because you can overlook everything. And again, here's the famous Sonny Bono statue. Most people, I'm sure, have probably seen this in videos and pictures. Oh, we can say hello to Sonny. Good morning, Sonny. This is little, I guess you'd call it similar to like a food court, but you have Maraca's there, Brickworks is up there. You have the Happy Sushi, and then you have Wilma and Frida's, which is also a nice place to go. They have all upstairs there, and they have seating there too. And to get up to Brickworks and Wilma and Frida's, it is a staircase that goes up through there. We won't go up there, but that's how you would get there. This, Jimmy's Grill, Cocktails and Steaks. Now this used to, a lot of you may remember, this was the old Ruby's that was also here for a very long time in downtown Palm Springs. Ruby's went out and it turned into another restaurant. They went out, several months ago, and now it's called Jimmy's. I have not been there. Looks pretty nice in there. On the walk back, I will actually go across that way because this is there's some pretty neat places to see in there too. But let's continue on here. Cigars and wine. Been wanting to go there, and I have not done that yet. Studio. We're kind of coming toward the end. Like 2 lights. We'll turn around and head back and see a couple places on that side. And we'll see how far we continue the walk back up, because a lot of it's going to be repetitive. This is the souvenir shop. If you come to Palm Springs and you want to get some souvenirs, that would be the place to do it. This is Kaiser Grill. Get out of the sun here a little bit, and we can show you. That is Lulu's. Good place to go. Good food. Palm Springs Fudge and Chocolates. A lot of people might recognize this place if you've been to Palm Springs. It's pretty popular. A fountain right by it. A lot of old school candy, handmade candy, all kinds of stuff. So real quick, this little courtyard area here is overlooked a lot. A lot of people just kind of pass it by, but there's a lot of neat little history in here. So when you come to Palm Springs, don't miss this little spot here. But let's continue on. Thanks. You want to get sprayed. Might get a little noisy here, sorry about that. More stars. Like I said, the stars are just never ending, it seems. And again, I don't know most of these people, so here's LG Steakhouse. And in here, we'll walk down here real quick and then we'll cross the street and head back. But the vineyard, Sammy's Tuscan Grill, Sammy G's. Kind of a neat little area in there, a little courtyard. And last little spot, we won't go any further. Fusion 5, Vietnamese food. But for now, let's cross real quick while we have the opportunity. This is looking up the center of the street and down the street. Here we have the village. This is popular for football games, baseball, basketball games. People come here to watch them. Another couple places here. No, I'm going to head up here because I've actually never gone up here and I'm kind of curious to see what it is. We can get a good view overhead. I have noticed this is kind of a popular place. People watch the games and whatnot. Have a neat view here. But go back downstairs and continue our walk. This is Las Casuelas. This has been around since 1958. Super popular place. Pretty decent food here, I would say. A little bit above average. If you can see in here, I'm not sure that you can, but usually they have live music over here. Wow, those windows are dirty. Can't go in there. And this is Lulu's. This is a pretty popular place. This is usually all this is full. Same thing goes with Las Consuelos. All that seating area there is usually pretty full. As you can see, the stars continue. Let me know if you guys recognize any of these people. I'd be really curious to know in the comments. You know any of these people? Because I surely don't. Let's just keep going here. More gift shops. I have not been here, but I hear the shakes are great. If you guys have been here, let me know what you think. Now we're on the opposite side, of course, from where we were. Cigars and wine. Brickworks. There's the Sonny Bono statue. But this, I wanted to take you through here real quick. It's kind of a neat little area. The one thing about Palm Springs, I'm not going to go back here, but there's little hidden places where you wouldn't think. It's the strangest thing, but it's kind of cool. But this place here, if you come to Palm Springs, I highly recommend it. They have really good food and the service is amazing. It's a tiny little place. It's right up here where these people are sitting. It's super small, but I love it. Right here. And here we have, well, some say world famous Tyler's. I had heard that this is one of Huell Hauser's favorite places to go. I'd actually seen him eating here at one time. If you remember him from this show. Let me back up a bit here because this is Bill's Pizza. Bill's Pizza is a good place to go for if you want a big, good pizza or you just want a slice. It's a pretty good place to go. Now, there is a place here. It's called Farm. They have amazing food. Their food's all super, ultra fresh. Put back in it just a second. But we'll pass on going in. But anyway, if you're in Palm Springs, make sure to check out the Farm. It's a great place to go for food. This place has been here for a very long time. Now we're coming up on Kai Oasis. Now this is the place I was telling you that used to be See's Candy for many, many, many years and is now sadly gone. There's the center of town. More gift shops. Good morning. And there's one, some people. Oh, never mind, thought that was somebody else. So, this is the famous Plaza Theater. And I'm just going to look at this really quick because they've been trying to save this place. And trying to see, doesn't really say what's going on with it, but they're trying to save it. Pretty cool old sign. It's Brandini coffee. Good stuff. Not so healthy, but sure tasty. I know this is kind of a random walking video through Palm Springs, but here's what it is. More stars, more stars, more stars. Lots of stars. Wellwood Memorial Library. I'm going to show you guys these things. These stars are just endless. I'm telling you, they just go on and on and on and on. I'm not going to walk down that way, but all that far anyway. I'm just going to go far enough to show you another restaurant that's pretty good here. It's called Pinocchio's. It is right there. And that's a good place to go get some food too. And to give you some reference, there's the Starbucks, Rowan Kimpton Hotel. But if you go down this street and you go all the way down there, it literally dead ends at the airport, just for reference. Let's cross the street while we have an opportunity here. I've heard this place is a good place to get stuff, but I've never been there. This building here used to be the Coffee Bean. It is now Out West Trading Company. I've not been in there. Apparently it's clothing. And this is the famous Lucy statue. Morning, Lucy. Shirt. More of these stars. Yeah, let Palm Springs know. Maybe you can get your star on here. Looks like anybody's on here. This is the candy place I was talking about. Balboa Candy. Pretty good stuff. You know, I'm going to back up just for a second here. I haven't been reading a lot of these, but see, like, Debbie Gibson, okay. I'm sure people know her. Ruth Terry, don't know. Beth Ellen Fromm. People don't know these people too well, I'm sure. But I'm getting closer to getting back to the beginning where we started at the fountains. There's Tommy Bahamas. Maybe some of you who left your sunglasses at home may have stopped here and got yourself some sunglasses, because it is bright here and you definitely need sunglasses. I don't know if any of you remember, but when I was a little kid, You may remember the store too, but we used to make some special trips out to Palm Springs to watch tennis tournaments. And this place, I'm going to see if I can walk over here real quick. Right here, used to be, see if I can avoid getting hit. This used to be Mr. G's, I think it was called, Mr. G's Toys, for so many years, decades. And now it is running wild, as this used to be. Tinder box, you get cigars, agua caliente is over there. A whole lot to see here on this side. It's back at the Hyatt there. Just gift shops here and there. This is a Shamrock's Irish Pub. Across the street from Hyatt, you have the New York Pizza restaurant and bar. And then it's Crystal Fantasy, rocks and gems and all that kind of stuff. Galleries. Quiet this morning here in Palm Springs. This is a Monday morning. This is another one of those things that I was telling you about Palm Springs. You got little hidden places, all that, you know, when you drive by, you wouldn't think about it, but they're here. So we have another 2 long blocks and we'll be back at the fountain. Let me know in the comments what your favorite places to go in Palm Springs are. Restaurants, hotels, shops, spas, whatever they are. Kind of be curious to see what people think about different places to go here. Here we have False Ball is on the south. Yeah, as I said, guys, this not a whole lot to see on this side of the street. That's where we had originally walked down, and we're on the opposite side. I personally have not been to any restaurants on this side of the street. So, this is also a Los Consuelos, but I have not eaten at this one. There's another one in, I believe at that point it's Rancho Mirage. Construction going on for this new project. And we're getting really close to getting back to the fountains, where we will end this video. It's been a long one, hasn't it? Be kind of curious to see what this ends up looking like when it's all completed and finished. It's a huge project. Apparently this, a lot of drama behind this project. I don't know enough about what went on to talk about it, but you can look it up, I guess. Some corruption or some kind of weird thing happened. But it sat idle for a long, long, long time because of it. And construction has resumed finally after, I don't know, I want to say a couple of years of just sitting there doing nothing. So this archway pretty much is where we started. We're gonna go look at the fountains and we'll call it an end. And these are the fountains where we started. Over there is a neat little gift shop and coffee place. Well, that pretty much wraps this video up. I hope you enjoyed that walk. I know it was long, but it's a long way to walk through town. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.